I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. About to get started here. Here's Alex Bregman. And we're underway in Cleveland.
Low inside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a 1-1. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Cutter. High outside.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Alex Bregman.
The batting champ in the National League last year. Just so impressive all season long. It just seemed like every night he was having multi-hit games. It's like a guy like that checks in first at bat and he's already got 2 knocks.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Bybee, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. DeLauder takes it in for the out. 2 away now. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
No.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Circle change. Low middle.
There's a strike.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Runner takes off. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Base hit left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Gloves it on the dive. Oops, he came home with it.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved the run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit, and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dansby Swanson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Gleyber Torres digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Torres launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Horton, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Swanson makes the call and the grab. One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Travis Bazzana. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And out to a board.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
0-1. And Naylor swings through that one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 on, 1 out. Jackknifes out of the way. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the second, digging in, Kevin Alcantara. Swings and misses. 0-1.
High inside.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Here's a 1-2.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Cutter. Middle outside.
Foul ball.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bregman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Bush batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Low inside.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
High outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Relay to second, and he's there with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing, and he popped it up. Ramirez. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Late with the swing there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2-2 now. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. DeLauder thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Manzardo. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Ryan Rocchio.
On the ground, right side corner. Acrobatic throw for one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. At the plate, George Valera. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. Now this is in the air down the line. Alcantara on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Top half of the third inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Ray Strawberry.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Low inside.
In the air, left field. Valera on his horse. Nice grab on the run. 2 down. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Low outside.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Fouled off left side.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Low outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Low outside.
Lux, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. That's the inning. As we go to the last of the third, stepping up for the Guardians, Dalton Varsho. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Popped up. Bregman. One down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. He hit into a double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. And that skips into dirt. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Almost got him. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Outside corner, got him looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Fouled off. He was late. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He's safe. It's 5-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Lux coming on. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland. New inning getting started. Dansby Swanson stands in. That misses. Ball 1.
Low inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
Middle inside.
And a foul ball.
Middle inside.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Circle change. Low middle.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Middle outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That's out the corner.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Strike 2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter like that.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in Cleveland. Bottom of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball 2.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Nope. That's inside.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. Popped up. Corner. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss.
New pitcher now. Ben Brown.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's the ball.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Leading off, Michael Busch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
High fly ball out towards left center. Varsho should have this one. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So digging in, Ray Strawberry. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Time called now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. This one in the air, right field. Alcantara giving chase. Makes the catch. 1 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. A strikeout and a walk. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. They turn things over to the southpaw, Eric Sabrowski. This is his 3rd time out this year. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Gavin Lux, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
2 down. Swanson digs in. Step off, throw to first. Corner back in on a dive.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2.
Low outside.
Nope, ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Hey!
Slider. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Cubs.
Back now for the
Number
bottom of the
49,
sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's the throw. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Rocchio in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next.
Now the left fielder, George Valera. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags and will move up to third. Gets him to chase after that one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So runner at second. 2 down. Dalton Varsho digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. The throw in. Safe at the plate. It's 7-3. Here comes the skipper out of the
For the Cubs, number 33, A.J. Pop.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
action in the pen down there. Javier Assad, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through that one for strike two. Zabrowski, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball. High.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Ball two.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's a hit. And that's a one-out single. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Low outside.
In the dirt, blocked.
Slider. Middle outside.
Now all even up. I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for the. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
That one ripped right center field. Crow Armstrong going back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. And that chance handled. Long throw to first. One pitch and one out. Move to second, and he's back in easily. Foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Two down, bases empty. Here's Brian Rocchio, a switch hitter batting right. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 0-1. Into the outfield, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that.
For the Cubs, number 72, Javier Assad.
Out towards right center field, Crow Armstrong on his way over. And the inning is over. So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Slade Ciccone.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Ciccone fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And that one pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
But although you like the fact that the guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Valera under it. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's a bomb. Gleyber Torres goes yard. 3rd home run of the season. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings through that one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
0-2 now. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bazzana in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, one out. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's now 11-3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alcantara drifts towards it. And that is that. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Slider. Low inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
down, base is empty
Inside.
here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho in position, and there's two down. So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Kevin Alcantara. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam
Two down,
fastball.
nobody on.
Low
Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. Alcantara wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.